BeerZerker! Alright. We're doing it. Wasn't that long ago, maybe 6 months ago or something, the Budweiser crown labels, or billboards, went up. 6% Budweiser lager. This is the sample. This beer was free. I got a free beer from Budweiser, so that's super cool. So Budweiser Crown, it's a 355 milliliter can that I got for free from Budweiser. I hope it's not that bad that they can't even sell it. I hope it's gonna be. Oh, they got a little crown on the tab. See, and they're pushing it's like a big deal. 6% lager. I mean, that's not even that strong. But in the pale domestic lager world, 6% beer that's drinkable is like a miracle. So we'll see how much they rice this one down. Oh my goodness, it looks awful. A little bit of head out of this foam. Oh, or chill out. Reminds me of a can of Red Bull. It was better than Red Bull. I hope there's really not that much corn in here. I mean, look at that. That looks like there's maybe no barley at all in this. Oh, oh. Okay. Not something I would brew. Holy shit. That's exactly what I expected. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a wicked headache after this, and I mean, look at that. That is like so much corn in here. There's like, head's rapidly dissipating. It does have the Budweiser smoothness to it, and I don't mind Budweiser. I really don't like Bud Light, and I really don't like this. It is very light and smooth at 6%. The only thing that's giving it away is a harsh, kind of nasty bitterness you get out of these 6% domestic pales. Really coming through. You are getting the Budweiser lightness up front, and you're getting the wicked harsh 6% cheap, mass-produced pale lager bitter, like the strong pale lager bitter flavor you get out of these cheap beers. So it's like Budweiser just kind of stepped down a notch to produce this from what I like their regular Budweiser a lot more than this. Dude, liquor store said he likes this way better though. He says, "Oh, you want a free can of Budweiser Crown?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "I like it better than regular Budweiser." But that's entirely up to you. Yeah, I wouldn't want to drink more than one of these in a row. I'm getting a lot of bitterness, but I'm not really associating that bitterness too much with hops. That's the part that really bothers me. Yeah, a lot of corn sweetness, like a whole ton, and we're verging into Budweiser's version of malt liquor here. This is it is wanting to lace a bit. Yeah, absolutely zero hops. It's got a real smooth texture, smooth watery texture that I associate with Budweiser. That must come from the rice. I don't know if they put rice in this one or not. I'm sure it has that Budweiser smoothness though. It is leaving some kind of flavor in my mouth. Could be worse. I think the rice is what saves Budweiser for me. And I'm not a big adjunct lager guy, but if you're gonna put corn, try and at least balance it out with rice or something. Rice is the ingredient that you put into beer if you want to make a white ale. Pulverize boiled rice until it becomes a paste, and then dissolves into the body of the beer. Otherwise, you can only make a yellow beer. White ale still is yellow, but it adds a whole white, murky dimension to the beer, and it tastes kind of nice. Corn I don't like. Oh, 6 minutes in. I can't see this getting any better. It's getting a lot worse as we go down here. There's no flavors to speak of aside from Budweiser flavor. No hops, yet it's lacing. There must be some kind of hop in there, or hop oil. And corn, like just massive, massive amounts of corn. I'm gonna give this beer a 4. Okay. 4 out of 11. It is not a session beer for me. If this is a session beer to you, you may want to reevaluate your drinking habits or something. You may want to look into exploring other alcoholic beverages or just quitting drinking, because this shit is gross. If this is a session beer for you, you may as well like drink hairspray or huff gas or something. I really don't even want to finish it. 4 out of 11. It might be even lower than that. This is a real pathetic beer. Ugh. Like, I usually rate domestic pale lagers at between a 6 and a 7, because they're usually if they taste bad, they're usually really cheap. And if they taste good, they're a little bit more money. So this one's probably neither of those things. I don't know what it costs, but I imagine Budweiser's a little more expensive than a lot of the ones I buy. So I said 4, but let's just see what this exactly turns into at the end here. It's not lacing anymore, hardly. Still, like, look at the color in that. That's not natural. I'm getting a slight whiskey type associations now near the end from the alcohol in it. It's coming off. I'm getting really low quality. We get a lot of rye up here, but I suppose you could pull that out of a shitty bourbon and water. Shitty pressed whiskey. Yeah, I would never. I'm glad that this was free, because I would never ever buy this. Oh, that was bad. I might have to demote that to a 3.5 out of 11. So I'm gonna say for most people it's gonna be between 3.5 to 4 out of 11. This was a really good idea for them to just get rid of some corn and paint the can black and sell some beer. But I think it's over. I don't think you're gonna see this beer in a year from now, or let's say in 5 years from now. I just can't see this hanging on. It's a one-trick pony. It's a one-hit wonder, and it was just a gimmick. They painted. There was a sale on black paint, and there was a sale on corn. And Budweiser said, "Hey, we got a little bit of money in the advertising budget. let's move some corn and some black paint. And I got mine for free. I hope you didn't pay for this beer. Anyway, BeerZerker, that was really gross, and I'm out.